Hey, so yeah, should be live. So actually timed that pretty well. Got less than a minute until Street Fighter 6 finally opens. I've been waiting for past like 3-ish hours, watching a few streams of Diablo 4 because that also came out for the people that pre-ordered the deluxe edition today. So I've been watching that some. And then I watched a little bit of Street Fighter 6, but watching isn't the same as playing, and I have yet to actually play a game of Street Fighter 6. I didn't play the demo. I had it installed, but I never actually got around to playing it. I wasn't sure if I was going to be playing this on release or not, but yeah, we're here, and as you can see, the countdown is on screen for the release, so it's a bit imminent in about 5 seconds. So, yeah. Not a midnight release for me, but about an hour off. Game ready to play. According to the Street Fighter World Tour, this add-on is ready to use. So yeah, I don't know what those are. But I just got the standard edition of Street Fighter, so re-engine. I'll just buy the DLC whenever it starts to come out, if I'm still playing the game. Oh, we're playing in English, use autosave, who cares? I'll just agree. I don't care.
Street Fighter 6.
So yeah, I'll have to adjust the audio as we go. It's very loud for me. At least, so I might have to turn it down. At least that part was. Sure, I will agree. Sure, I will agree. Hmm? Oh yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be playing in offline mode anyway for a bit. I'll fix that whenever we get ready to play online.
Welcome to the world of Street Fighter! Are you a fighter looking for your next challenge? Or just passing through on your journey? Either way, we're more than happy to have you! This is the Battle Hub, a place that connects people from all walks of life. There's always someone new to meet and plenty to do. Wow! Whether you want to fight, spectate some matches, hang out with friends, or enjoy the festivities. If you're all about that Street Fighter life, the Battle Hub is the place to be. This is your fave, Eternities, signing off. See ya!
Okay.
And don't forget to like and sub.
Test your metal in a variety of game modes between arcade mode, training mode, offline matches, and more. There are many paths for fighters to follow their pursuit of combat mastery. Create an avatar and embark on a journey to discover the meaning of strength. Take the plunge and experience the world of Street Fighter like never before. Multiplayer online space. Okay, so that's that one. I think we're doing this for now. I think you need to do this to play online. Here, let's see if I can get this logged in. I sent too many requests to the server. Let me make sure that's not something
Street
important.
Fighter 6.
Device sent too many requests to the server. Okay, so yeah, apparently the servers are down. That was fast.
Street Fighter 6.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be doing too much online right now anyway. Yeah, communication error has occurred. Yeah, we're just gonna start an offline mode because I'm gonna need to learn the game. Yeah, we've already seen that. So are we doing World Tour or Fighting Ground? I guess we can do World Tour.
So I've been thinking about strength, man. Strength. Might.
I'm gonna go listen to this really quickly to make sure the audio's good.
Is it money, authority, a cool job, a ton of likes?
Okay, it sounds fine.
Let's keep it simple. I want to be strong. Can you believe it? We got self-driving cars. The time's coming, we'll be taking rockets to Mars. And yet you still got folks out there using their fists and bodies to seek strength. Yeah, I hear you, man. We're all a bunch of fools. But, you know, if you want to know about strength, you just gotta get to it. We fighting fools are all getting to it on the streets.
Buckler Basic Training Course. Is the punching bag the one speaking?
You my new recruit? Kids, take a breather! Welcome! This is Buckler Security Services. I'm Luke, the coach around here. You're here for basic training, right? Okay, let's get you measured up.
Okay. Creating your avatar. Create your avatar for World Tour mode and will also be used in the Battle Hub. Trialing through available presets, you might find something you like. The length. Oh, man, it's me. Oh no. Me fighters? The length of your limbs and size of your body matter during battle. Having long limbs makes it easier for your attacks to hit opponents who are far away, but a large body makes you a bigger target for opponent to land hits as well.
Body size and your reach are all factors in a fight, so check everything carefully. When it comes to athletic ability, men and women fight on equal footing. Remember that. Already done? Well, you can look over the details later if you want anyway.
So we'll start from here. I don't want to go in this for too long.
Big bodies can get hit more often, but they also hit back easier.
Yeah, what if we just made the person incredibly small? Could you, like, go under lows if your character was small enough? Okay, this is a lot. You know what? I think I'm good with just this. We'll just see what this gets us.
Can't forget your name either. That's important.
I think I'll spend Zinnia or whatever and upgrade, or actually customize my character off stream, but I don't want to be in a menu forever. I'll add the 47.
All right, give me your Sunday best. Oh yeah, I hate trying to take photos for my ID. I always end up with something weird.
Yeah, I don't have green eyes, but I'll just stick with that because I don't want to go through all the menus for now.
Yeah, gotta say, you're photogenic. Alrighty, well, that should about wrap up your enrollment. Again, you can call me Luke, or just Coach. Okay then, hope you're ready to begin.
Okay, so can I duck
First,
under? I
let's
think I
cover the
said lows, but I meant
basics.
high. Like, will I just be at the low range now?
Let's
Sure.
have you start by making it over to where I am. Feel free to walk or run, whatever gets you here. What? Too easy? Hey, it was still an important first step. Journey of 1,000 miles and all that.
There's a
Anyway,
conversation
moving
log.
right along. I placed
There's
the
no
banners on the
autoplay.
floor. You see them? I want you to pass through every last one and then make your way back to me. Sound good?
Oh man, using
Right on.
R1 to do it is weird.
Looks like you've got the hang of things. Let's get right to it then. Show me how you are with your fists.
Light, medium, heavy, special. Modern is the only control type. Okay.
Complete. That's it.
Yeah, I probably need to start using stick rather than D-pad, just so that way I'm used to using stick.
Complete. Good. Complete. Good.
A3 normals.
Complete. Okay. Uppercut. Uppercut. Nice work.
Row. Okay.
Destroy. Destroy. Destroy.
Okay, so that's back.
Destroy.
So,
Destroy. Settle down and get in your groove. Complete.
okay, you can only do that throw.
Nice work. All right, that about covers the basics. Kind of boring, right? I knew it. That's how the basics are. Simple and boring. But remember, even the biggest rockets need a stable launching pad for takeoff, or else they're just gonna crash and burn. You get me?
Coach, how is any of that gonna help him handle this?
Oh, okay, you're right. That's a low. Not gonna punish my jump in. Oh, it didn't punish the grab. Okay, I don't have a projectile. Okay, block this. Oh, never mind, it's a cutscene.
Gosh, come on, man. Are you really gonna be the type to jump before you think?
But coach, that was the kind of situation I want to learn to deal with. You're not here to punch bags either, right?
Ah, right. This is Bosch. He signed up for the same regiment you are.
Bosh.
Look, both of you are my trainees, and you joined at the same time. So play nice, okay?
Coach, we both came here looking for strength. If both of us are trying to find that strength, sooner or later, one of us is going to get there first. What happens to the other person?
Gonna leave them hanging?
We all know that nobody's going to be friends after that, so why bother pretending now?
Ah, Bosch, my man, that's a really tough question. You gotta know what strength means to you before you go looking for it. You go looking for the wrong things, and you really might end up in that situation someday. But you know what? You can cross that bridge when you get to it. You two are still my plucky little trainees. Listen to what your coach says, and put your hearts into your training. Focus on that. All right. Okay, let's get back to business. You wanted something more practical, right? Well, practicality comes in many forms. But if you want to start off on the right foot in this city, hit the streets.
It's very bright. Metro City. Yeah, I don't really know any Street Fighter lore, so or anything. City once dominated by the Mad Gear organization and infested with crime. Thanks to the staunch efforts of former Mayor Mike Hager, peace and prosperity returned to the city. But to this day, on the streets, there's one thing that hasn't changed. The citizens who survived that dark age are still just as tough as they ever were. Actual hands-on experience on the streets, beating up the bad guys around here should do the trick. Oh, no more voice acting. Sorry, did the joke fly over your head? At any rate, I was told that this would point us toward our next step.
Oh,
Hang on a minute, I'm getting a message from Coach. There's an app on your device, check it out. Did you get anything? And you started with missions. Here on out, I'll be sending your training exercises to the mission app. Check it out and follow any instructions that pop up there. Welcome to the streets where you go, and what you do is entirely up to you. But if you'd like to get a feel for how things are usually done somewhere, there's no quicker way than asking locals. Look for a person named Alice. She'll show you the ropes. Items. I can customize my device. I like the purple. Emotes and shortcuts. Luke style. Okay, it's basically a to-do list. First thing we need to do is talk to that person right there. Or right over there.
Hey,
That should be easy. Let's get go. Trip and style. Your mission destination is denoted by a red mark trimming. Okay. Takuya, level 1. Can't speak to you. Can't speak to Richard. Can't speak to Drew. Is there anyone I can speak to? Man, the sensitivity on this thing is super high. The mime is level 7. Level 2, Mish. Level 5, Tartar.
Ah, that's right.
So barrels, right? A natural pair with conveyor belts and trampolines. It's all about the bounce, my friend. But there's no art in just busting them up. You gotta have an eye for selection too. There are barrels you destroy and barrels you don't. Can you tell the difference? Found a chest at 5,000 miles. Fights used to rage across every corner of the city, but that's a bygone era. It's all thanks to our last mayor, who went out and cleaned up the streets himself. If you and your opponent agree to a street fight, though, then it's fair game. And I can't speak to you. Speak to Tony over here.
Hiya.
No visit to Beat Square is complete without a slice of pizza or two. Someone told you pepperoni is the only way to go? Darn tootin' it is. Personally, I'm a fan of the Trunco stew at Edamon. Pass that on to that acquaintance of yours, okay?
Greetings.
Fights used to rage across every corner of the city, but that's a bygone era. Joe? Wasn't Joe over here? Why are these yellow? Can I break them?
Oh,
Wow. What do you think of my performance? Exciting, right? When you're performing, what matters most is technique, tempo, and a mindset that practically commands onlookers to behold. With that in mind, I'm going to teach you a pose to harness that very same mental fortitude. Emote acquisition item adds an emote.
well,
Now that's a mindset you can set your watch to. It all hinges on how you're feeling, friend. Waha. It's all about World Tour. Man. It's on performance mode, okay. Should I reduce the delay? I mean, I'll try this and hope it doesn't break the stream. Hey, everything seems fine. Okay, it's basically a to-do list.
Why, hello there.
I'm Alice, and you two must be a couple of rookies who just want to get stronger. I take it. Right on the money. How did you know know it was us?
Right.
Seriously? Come on, it's practically written on your faces. Kidding. You're Luke's students, right? He asked me to assist you with your training for a bit. For starters, your little mission to come talk to me was a smashing success. Next step, how about we have ourselves a fight?
Okay.
Don't hold anything back now. I'm a lot stronger than you two. And hits with assisted combos.
Nice hustle.
Okie dokie, looks like you're still getting your street fighting legs. As far as your next mission, how about you go fight someone else? You can challenge someone to a fight with Square. Come again after you beat 2 opponents. Press Square to challenge 2 people to fight and take them out. Sounds easy enough.
Howdy.
You can press Square to ask 2 people to fight. All you need to do is get 2 wins. Best of luck.
What can I get you?
Hi, you hungry? You can see I'm kind of busy right now. Finish whatever you're up to, then you chow down. Okay, but you're not busy enough to fight. I can pause and eat. What was that?
Is that it? Is that it?
That was a bad jump. Not that it really matters, but...
How's that for you?
Oh, that was an overhead. Fight to get stronger. Fighting makes your avatar stronger. Your avatar will level up upon gaining sufficient XP. Increases your vitality. Gain skill points. What? I have a master action that I can't access. Here? Okay, I've got the skill tree. Okay. I'll fight this guy. Oh, got a projectile? Cross up, into the cross up.
Is that all you have? Is that all you have?
Okay, they're just zoning. But they're really bad at it. It's just a not very intelligent AI. How many times can I do this? Master of street fighting. You get that recorded, Yuri? You wanna go, Yuri? You're recording the fight, you wanna go? Hey, jump in. Oh, okay, that was a projectile. Okay, they're jumping away. Jumping in. Jumping in. Oh, never mind.
I was hoping for more.
Okay, I got 3 more. Apparently I handpicked that one. Max Vitality. Increases defense. Right on, that's that taken care of. What do you say we report back to Alice? I mean, you're right here. Got a feel for fighting it? Nothing beats trying it for yourself. When you're out and about, not everyone you run into will go as easy on you as I do. So if you're going to start a fight with someone, pick your opponent wisely. Anyway, I'll catch you two again sometime. Sometimes you gotta talk to folks in the street and ask them for a fight. Think of it like saying hi on the streets, only with lots more punching. And if all that punching works up an appetite, go ahead and get yourself a bite. There's a food truck nearby. You guess from the look of it, or you never guess from the look of it, but they do a killer pizza. Grab a slice, you'll see.
Oh, really?
Eating food is part of our training too. Is Coach just messing with us? Although I am pretty hungry, might as well do what he says.
What can I get you?
Fill your belly, fill your health. Eateries and general stores. Okay, so yeah, you can buy food. It's the #1 pizza in Metro City. It's pretty expensive. Oh wait, why don't I just buy both? If there's only one. You know, I'd swear up down that food back there, or back where I'm from, it's the best in the world. But pizza's clearly like cheating or something. How do you compete with cheese that's hot and gooey? When I tell you bomb pizza, huh? All pizza's good pizza, but the pepperoni gets my vote any day. If you ever run low on stamina, eating something will get you right back on your feet. Some food will even hasten, or will have you hitting harder, moving faster than works. Food can power you up in all kinds of ways, so don't be shy about expanding your palate. Now that you're done filling up, why don't you pay a visit to that nearby alleyway?
Oh, really?
We gotta get to an alley next. Man, what is it this time? Now I'm thinking about it, just hanging out and grabbing a bite with someone might be a first for me. There's so many NPCs.
Hey, you!
Fighting 2 or more opponents. Okay, so you can fight up to 2 people at the same time?
That was cool.
Howdy!
Hello, you two. We meet again. Let me introduce you to my brothers, Tracy and Ryan. Luke asked us to give you a hand with your training. You know, get the whole family on board kind of deal. Surprised? These box disguises are something. Were you imitating the thugs around here? They hide their faces just like this. They're attacking folks left and right, so be careful out there. Got it? There'll be times when it's not just for one opponent, too. Beware of people wearing cardboard boxes. Okay, so there are people that will just attack you. So yeah, sometimes the street will bring the fight to you. That's when it's time to bust out the self-defense. Trust me, there are some places you do not want to wander around unless you've got the chops. Consider this training help, or to help you traverse the streets wherever, whenever. Cool, next lesson. See the sign for the apparel store? I want you to go do some shopping there.
Oh,
An apparel shop? I've heard of those. They sell clothing and the like there, right? Never been to a place like that before, but if it's in the name of training, I can't refuse. Leveled up. Oh. Raises the number of special moves you can select. So those aren't accessible now?
Welcome.
You can purchase wearable clothing. Oh, and they increase your damage. Hey, they only sell this one hat in this entire store.
Thank you. Please come again.
This doesn't exactly go with what I'm wearing, does it? We match? Is that supposed to make this less cringe? Is that how people around here put it? You must understand, matching is not really the issue here. In fact, it only makes it worse. I like the 2 frames per second bottle flip. In the back, shop till you drop, doesn't matter if you're the fashionable type, to be honest. A little bit of every your outfit can make all the difference in a fight. Hey, doesn't it feel good when that outfit just speaks to you? Cool, let's wrap things up for the day. I'm wandering around the city as we speak. Let's see if you can find me. So Luke, why aren't you wearing this hat? Do you not want the defense? Or punch ring? Coach is on his way and he says he wants us to find him. He should be easy to find. He stands out as much as I do. I can just get into a fight. Got him. Yeah, you could just fight anyone.
Hello.
Excuse me, let me through. Got a Metro free pass? Talk to me again after you get your hands on the Metro free pass. Just heading out into town to get some training like this isn't the kind of thing I ever thought I would do. Oh, Luke is wearing a hat.
What's up?
So how's the city treating you? Getting some practical experience on the streets? Coach, are we really getting stronger by running around like this? Doubting the wisdom of old Luke Sensei, are you? Let's see where you're at
All
then.
right.
Don't worry about taking turns, both of you. Let's go. Okay, I got that. No, you gotta get on the other side, Bosch. Okay. Okay, that extended the hitbox. What? Where's my food? What? How did you block that?
Not bad.
Even the scripted
So,
loss, to be fair,
check
but
out the city, see the sights, rack up some wins, and then you come back with the confidence to go toe-to-toe with your lovable coach.
I'd go again,
Guess
Luke,
that
just not in a
practical training paid
2v1.
off in spades. Am I right? If you want to make it in this world, you gotta do what you can. Grind like crazy, and not let up. Not for a second. The road to the top is long, but you just gotta take it one step at a time. That first step you both took just now, it's something to be proud of. Man, you two are great students.
Guess that weird visual glitch there on Luke's face was the input delay thing. Or maybe that was just for me. You became Luke's student. You can now use his master action.
Huh. You know what? You make a darn good team. I don't think it'd be the worst thing for you two to take on the world together.
Together?
Absolutely. Do some training like we did at the gym and around Metro City. Then, the two of you can go and travel the world. You can really get to know each other. And take on all comers. Seriously, you'll have a blast.
I'm sorry, I can't. I need to be strong, and I need to be it now. I'm not like you. I can't go around treating this like a game.
Bosch, come on.
Coach, I'm done with the course.
You can't leave, Bosch.
Things I need to take care of. But you're right. This did give me some confidence. Thank you. Our only fight ended in a draw. Wish we could have had a rematch.
Seems like something was nagging at Bosch. But chasing after strength in a mad rush is the recipe for disaster. Let's just hope he doesn't stumble down any weird rabbit holes. To be honest, I don't consider myself much of a teacher. Fred said I was too much of a hothead. Had to teach new students to help show me out a bit. I'm giving it the old college try, but maybe my methods could use a little work.
Moving on.
Anyway, that does it for today's lesson. I'll contact you using this sucker moving
Right.
forward. If you see Alice, tell her I said thanks for helping out with her lesson plan, yeah? She's got a ton to teach you, so I hope you two don't beat each other up too much. Hey, we're going back to classic if I can. Her dynamic is interesting as well. Yeah, we're just doing classic. I don't get any stellar jade for reading any of that, so not going to. Trying to open this thing. Seems really overly complicated. Okay, so I even need to talk to Alice again. I wonder if this is up and running. It's been about 40 minutes, so maybe I need to scan this really quickly. See what this is saying. So let me do that. And then I will. Okay, so I've scanned it. I don't think I have a Capcom ID. I will sign up. One. Just taking a second. Because I'm doing it on mobile. Luckily I can do this on mobile without having to show it on stream. Enter this again. I almost said that out loud and I did not need to. Just trying to make this a bit more entertaining. Okay, and then password. Hopefully this is the last thing. Okay, verification is complete. Set up the nickname. To select country or region again. Do all of this again, actually, almost. Nickname entered can't be used. I got the name unpaused, but not unpaused 47. The account for PlayStation Network will be verified on the next page. Okay. So now I guess I gotta sign in the PlayStation. Oh, wait, that's the wrong password. Hold on. Oh, it's a fun process. Looking through passwords. I just had this password entered earlier. Oh, let's not use that. I have like one password that I use, but I use different variations of it, so I have to guess between the variations. Oh, I hit the wrong letter. That would probably help. Okay, two-factor authentication. Okay, return to the game screen. Okay, so I should be synced up now. What if I say no? A new version is available and will now be downloaded. What is this, a Wii? With that health warning?
Street Fighter 6.
Did you download your new update or whatever? It's close. Yeah. Hey, I think that works. Okay, now we're in. Chipotle X Street Fighter. I don't currently have for 1 hour. This is Battle Hub.
Well, it looks like we meet again.
Oh, Eternity.
Ah, so that's your vibe, is it? I like it. You got it. Not in a bad way, of course. In an amazing way. So, this is where I'd usually say you can go wherever and do whatever, but I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions. This is your first time, right? Don't worry though, Eternity's got you. Try accessing the various points around here. Each one has a handy little instruction pop-up, so don't be nervous. Now, go explore and have some fun!
Hey, we're in actual online now.
Welcome! Manny Rose here.
First time customer right, let me give you a quick rundown. This is the Hub Goods Shop, where you can trade for fabulous prices for a fee, of course. This is a business after all. Limited time items are added every now and then, so be sure to check back in regularly. Okay, these ones are available until 2099, so I should have a little bit of time to get those. They're not too limited, I think. It won't affect my stats. Because it won't affect my stats are going down. Must play PlayStation. Got the saxophone going. See, people have had fun creating some custom characters. Body shop.
I'm Sylphie. Welcome to my store.
This is a body shop. Here you can find a whole new you. Sure, you're very fashionable already, but then doesn't the idea of a new you sound exciting? Here, hair, face, voice, build, change all of it. Want to change your look? Drop by any time. You can alter your avatar's appearance. Leaving the shop with your altered appearance will cost 50 drive tickets. Changes to your appearance can be made at no cost and put aside for a later date. Okay. So you need 50 drive tickets to change. I'll worry about changing off stream. I'll make a custom character that looks good, but I kind of just want to get into the tutorial, like not tutorial, but just practice. So is this just avatar battles? Like, well, guess we can check out Fighting Ground now. Team 500 drive tickets, okay. The essence of fighting, the basics. It's time to learn what it takes to be a fighter. Tell me, do you have experience fighting? I did play a bit of Street Fighter V, but I'm just gonna say no, because I didn't really understand it. I'm just gonna do classic. Control type? Classic, huh? Takes time to get used to them. They open up your options in a fight. Can you do short hops? No, it seems like you can only full hop. A light kick and light punch. Light, medium kick and punch. And then we've got R2 and R1 for heavy. Has a standing block. I was holding down instead of down diagonal.
Go to sleep.
Specials.
Sandblast. Sandblast.
A forward down diagonal.
Rising uppercut.
Okay, there we go. Super arts.
Rising uppercut.
Okay, I just wanted to see if I could do this a bit more consistently first.
Rising uppercut. Yeah. Rising uppercut.
Whoop. Okay, so it's
Rising uppercut. Rising uppercut. Give me a break.
there we go.
Peaceful, baby. Time to work. Not too slow. Show the long guy to master.
Go. So drive impact.
Well, thank you.
They can break a cornered opponent's block. There we go. I might need to remap that. Whoa. Okay, so it's just a parry, and they replenish drive gauge,
How's this?
but they can be grabbed. Oh, and you can hold it.
You're not getting through.
So you can parry drive impacts with the drive parry. Well, okay, so it's whoever starts second on that. The ones are burnouts. Wait, stunned. Oh, if you get hit by that, then you'll enter stun and burnout. Rules of engagement, vitality.
Time over.
Game over, yo! Too easy.
Shit. That was a bad jump in, but whatever. I accidentally did level 1.
Not bad.
Aiming for the top. Landing grounds. Tutorials. Okay. Okay, so there's arcade. Okay, so this is where do that. Okay, so you can see character guides here. Okay, I'm like not even sure what's in this game. Let's just find a character that looks interesting here, and a stage. Carnival. The temples don't look bad. I think I'll go for this. Okay, so any characters, ease of use, normal. Okay, so Ryu and Ken are considered as easy. Interesting. Okay, so what characters are rated for easy use? So we've got Marissa, Lily. Lily's a new character, I believe. I mean, there might be a couple of new characters, but... Okay, so long range, tricky, hard. I think we'll try Lily. Had 2 colors. Yeah, we're just going with classic type. Then I was thinking we would have Guile for Guile's theme. Okay, you can look around with the thing, although mine gets a weird slash in it. Okay, so fighting Fletchling. Okay, just training mode. Okay, so this character's got like these boomerang things. Let's try out some. Okay. Whatever those are. Maybe, I was gonna say, maybe I should see the list here. So, Condor Wind. Prayer clubs above your head, summon, envelop yourself in wind. This will grant you 1 wind-clad stock, which powers up certain special moves. And Condor Spire. Effect changes when clad. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, so now I don't have any wind clad, so let's see it now. How much damage? Okay, so that's like not doing any damage, and then I do this. Like, how many? Okay, so you can get up to 3 stacks, but it doesn't use all of the stacks instantly. Okay, so it's getting to the A, and then okay, it does less damage, and it's also different angle, maybe? Can I see where the moves hit? Training effects. Frame. Okay, I do want to see frame data here. Cancel. I don't think there's any need for a virtual controller. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay, that's a lot. So which of these... I think I do want to change some screen display settings, like we can turn off. Yeah, that one's not too bad, but the frame meter is like... The way that they display it in Mortal Kombat 11 is really good. Wish it can be like that. So is this combo? Hey, I can do like... Oh. And combo it into level 1. I wish I could see if this was combo. Okay, you can, just barely. Okay, so that's not a combo. But does this make it a combo? No. Okay, that was accidentally that move. Okay, so can you combo off of this in corner? I mean, you can do something like that, or... Okay, no, that doesn't work. So you can't just do that into level 1. Interesting. Okay, so what's the reset? Okay, so let's reset there. Okay, I like the idea of having these for poking. Because I really like poking characters. Not necessarily projectile characters, but kind of like sword characters in Smash, almost. And this character seems like they've got a lot of that. So I'm guessing you're not really... Like, maybe you can be approaching in this character, but they seem to be very mid-range. So if you're approaching, it's for pushing your opponent into the corner rather than running in to get in hits. Although, obviously, you're going to be running in against someone like Guile, since, like here, if I set the dummy to CPU here. Okay, they did a punish counter. Oh yeah, that was a terrible jump there. Okay, punish the block, I guess. I'm using the D-pad, I need to use the stick. So yeah, just kind of trying to see if I can get a feel for how this character moves around for a sec. This is showing my right side weakness here. Oh wait, I'm doing kick instead of punch for this move. Okay, so that comboed there. Okay, getting something going. Yeah, Guile Seam is not what I was expecting. It's not bad. They've got like wind on their hands. Okay, so the wind on their hand doesn't seem to be a thing that they have by default. Interesting. Okay, so neutral, and you can see how many frames I'm in neutral. That maxes out to 99. Okay, so does this combo? Here's black combos. Here, you know what I can do is I can return to mode select here. And I can look at a character guide for Lily. Do modern, keep that color. With powerful throws and moves that make use of her trusty war club, Lily is not to be underestimated. She can enhance her special moves by enveloping herself in wind. Use your war clubs to shut down your opponent's mobility, and then use a combination of 4 moving unique attacks and charging moves to make your approach. Your war clubs... Okay. After you closed in, your versatile array of light attacks can be used to create openings. Break through opponent's guard with devastating throws or aerial attacks. Condor Wind powers up your special moves, creating new ways for you to open up opponents. Okay. Okay. This move engulfs you with the power of spirits, making you wind-clad. Your body will be enveloped with wind, enhancing your other special moves. You'll do an attack after enveloping yourself with wind, which is handy for... you'll do an attack after enveloping yourself with wind, which is a handy tool for dealing with those who try to prevent you from becoming wind-clad, not to mention working into combos. Oh, and if you hold the button, you can become wind-clad up to 3 times. Once you've got someone on the lookout for your attack, surprise them by taking a second to charge instead. Envelop yourself with wind and unleash a swift attack with the overdrive. So how do I, like... Oh, you could have just tried this? Okay, hold on. Let's head back to So yeah, that's the input there. It's down, diagonal back, and then back into punch. Wait, am I on? I'm on modern? Why am I on modern for this? Okay. I was wondering why that was saying Dragon Punch when I pressed that button.
Wings. Well done. Wings. Good. Yep.
Okay. So let's try this.
Wings.
What do I have? Okay, so what's a punch? This is a punch, and this, so that's how you overdrive it. I did the overdrive for a second. There we go. Maybe I need to have the meter going. Okay. Okay, so let's just continue to the next guide. Condor Spire. Leap into the air and charge forward while remaining low to the ground. Useful as a way of approaching from a distance. Okay, so let's try it.
Well done.
Effect changes when clad. Okay. And then we got this and this for a kick, so I can do it with overdrive with that.
You have the makings of a warrior.
Okay. If usable when clad, you'll get to act first even if it gets blocked. This means you'll be able to keep your offense going, which needless to say is pretty darn strong. Okay, so it adds less block stun, I guess. So if we do, hold on, trying to, oh wait, I'm hitting the wrong button. That's why. There we go. And then, okay, quarter circle back and quarter circle forward. It's not too bad. Okay, so what do we got next? Overdrive. Okay, so let's go ahead and unclad it, and then we can do overdrive, Condor Spire. Not too bad. Also, if it's used when clad, it becomes invincible to opponent's projectiles. Can you believe it? Just being when clad sure puts pressure. Okay, so once you get wind clad, you can use that to approach people that are camping as well. Okay, so this character seems to be a lot more approaching than I thought. Because they have the grabs as well, so this is kind of interesting. Tomahawk Buster. Use the momentum of swinging your arms to diagonally leap into the air with a tackle. It is invincible against jumping attacks, making it useful as an anti-air. And this move's great against jumping opponents or in close range combos. The strength of the button used affects its damage and how far away from the opponent you end up. The light one doesn't hurt much, but it's easy to keep your offense going after. Okay, so that's the input there. It's like forward and then... I guess that just makes you invincible to projectiles and you're able to act faster or whatever, so... Okay, so that does send you a lot further when it's heavy. So that's light, medium, heavy. But yeah, I'm worried about my R2, because my R2 doesn't take that much to, I wonder what that does. Is that just this? Yeah, that appears to just be this. So what is... Oh. So I can kind of use this for... I can use that for a shortcut into that. Okay, that's good. Because my R2 is really sensitive. So like it doesn't take much to actually get it to do anything. Like if I just set down my controller, sometimes it will just automatically press it. Like, okay, it didn't do it there. But interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's head back to the preview. I keep thinking it's down. On the other hand, the heavy version does a lot of damage, but it's tough to keep applying pressure. The medium one kind of splits the difference. Each one has its usage, so they all do more damage when one clad, by the way. Okay, so just increased damage when one clad. Use the overdrive one and it will become invincible to throws, and you'll also be able to follow it up with an OD Condor dive. Okay, so if I do... Let's double punch this, yeah. So... And then Condor dive is double kick, so if I do double punch and...
Well done.
Okay. So...
Fantastic.
Okay, so it doesn't let me do the full combo there. It takes 5 pH to use, but it does a ton of damage, and it does even more damage if you're one clad, so it's definitely a trick worth having in the back, or in your back pocket. Wait, so how much damage? Yeah, that's not bad, that's like 20%, right? Condor dive. While airborne, diagonally descend with a powerful tackle, useful for making surprise attacks from the air or as a way to counterattack someone after dodging a projectile. This move's great for approaching opponent or launching a surprise attack on them. That said, it leaves you wide open if it gets blocked, so try to limit it to situations where you know it'll connect. If all you want to do is approach, use it low so when it falls short of your opponent, it does a lot of damage when you're one clad though, so try to land it when you can. Okay, so let's try it. Is just double punch in the air?
Well done. You're doing good.
Oh, which one of these could be set to double punch? Oh, it's easier for me to do it with... Yeah. Okay. So if you land it short, it does seem to have a bit of lag. Like, that's punishable online for sure. Especially with the animation of you actually, like, doing the dive itself. So you can't... Can you do it? No, you can't do it out of a back jump. But you can do it out of a forward jump. Okay. I wonder why you can't do it out of a back jump. That'd be kind of interesting. Okay, so different aerials too. This one's harder for someone to deal with if they block it. The smart way to use it is to just barely connect it with an opponent's feet. Okay, so if you do all 3... Wait.
You have the makings of a
I don't know how consistently I'd be able to do this since I have to claw grip it. Unless...
Well done.
There we go.
You're doing good.
Interesting. You have a lot of time. You're able to act freely after it lands, so you could take the opportunity to get Windclad using Condor Wind or something along those lines. Okay. Mexican Typhoon. Grab your opponent with both war clubs and smash him into the ground using a spinning slam, useful for slipping through an opponent's guard at close range. This throw is created by Thunderhawk, a warrior of our tribe. The amount of damage it does, how much it does, or how much reach it has depends on the strength of the button used. Okay, so you make a G? I did it. Hold on, this input's kinda... I did it one time. There we go. If I do it fast, it works.
You have the makings of a warrior. Here we go. Good.
Okay, so that doesn't use the wind, because I didn't lose a meter. I feel like that's what I'm gonna have to practice a lot. This seems really good for pressure. Whoop. Okay, so let me try to do this move 2 times in a row. This is kind of how I practice these types of things, is I just go through and see how many times in a row I can do it. Okay, so there's one.
You have the makings of a warrior.
I was gonna say, I wonder if I can do this on D-pad. Oh, I actually can.
Well done.
Wait, I'm just playing on a PS5 controller, so don't have like a fight stick or anything. I do know people that do have fight sticks. Like, I've played someone in the Smash tournament before that has a fight stick for Smash and other games, but I was kind of surprised to see it used in Smash. Okay, there we go.
You have the
Yeah, I think I'll just be good with that for now. Cool. The light version has long range, making it easiest to use. The heavy version does huge damage. That one's for breaking through someone's guard up close, and the medium version is, well, a happy medium. The throw will snatch people from further away, and it will do more damage as well. Okay, so for throw, or for the overdrive version, there we go.
well done.
You'll find it easiest to get people with these scout out moments when they're not expecting it, like making them block an attack after jumping in at them. Okay. Yeah, it does pretty good damage too. Breezing Hawk. After the attack begins, you'll unleash a series of spinning attacks centered around your opponent. It is slow to come out, but it does lots of damage as it's invincible at the start. Okay, it's invincible at the start, which is kind of interesting. This move does a lot of damage and has invincibility as well, making it a great tool for getting an opponent back off. Or to back off. You'll be left wide open if it's blocked though, so only use it if you're sure it'll hit, like in a combo or from a normal move. Okay, so it's this. Oh. So I wonder if that's good for punishing jumping. That's not a combo. I do wonder if any of these can combo into this, though. Like any just normals like that. Okay, that combo.
Good.
Thunderbird. Remaining in place, sweep directly upwards while unleashing a series of spinning attacks. It executes quickly, making it useful as an anti-air or as a way to turn the tables while doing lots of damage. This one executes really quickly, making it the perfect choice against opponents who jump at you. You can also use it as a follow-up against someone who launched into the air, or you've launched into the air. Make a point of trying to get this one wearing a wind clad. Okay. So it changes effect when wind clad. So. Whoop. It's the same input as the other. So what level is this? It's level 2. Okay. Soaring Thunderbird. Thunderbird formed while airborne. It is primarily useful for finishing combos. This version of Thunderbird can be used to perform combos from aerial special moves. Attacks like OD Condor Spider, Double Arrow, which is a jump attack that hits multiple times, is another good choice to combo into this from. Yeah. Kind of an interesting one. I had it pretty fast that time. Raging Typhoon, a more powerful Mexican typhoon in which you smash your opponent into the ground twice. Can be used to slip through an opponent's guard at close range and deals tons of damage all at once. This mighty throw, passed down by one of my tribe's greatest warriors. This is a mighty throw passed down by one of my tribe's greatest warriors. It might not have much range, but the damage it deals is no joke. It is invincible to start, so time it to avoid an opponent's attack and grab them. Oh, that's kick. There we go. What's the whiff animation on this again? Okay, so it's super big whiff. Okay, so I didn't combo into it last time. I was wondering if I did. Oh, because they're set to block anyway. They only get hit by the move. Okay. If you work it into a combo, you can deal even more damage, so try using it to follow up an opponent that you've just hit with a special move that knocks your opponent back. Okay, Fundamentals 1. The warrior who taught me how to fight was really, really big. Since I'm on the smaller side, I wasn't able to imitate what he showed me exactly, so I brought war colors into the mix and learned that way. That's what I'll show you how to do. To start things off, don't be shy about using medium attacks, standing, crouching medium punch, punch. Especially if you're trying to put someone at a distance where you can just barely hit someone with the tip of your clubs. Oh wait, let me Return to previous explanation. Okay. So standing heavy punch into medium condor win. I'm not doing it. So what's the timing? Is it? Okay. Wait, that wasn't it? Let me just practice this move for a second. I mean, I'm doing the input, but it's not combo. Like, is this a combo? It just said it was fundamentals. Okay, so that doesn't combo either. Next, use heavy attacks to lock down your opponent to hold. Standing and crouching heavy punch can be cancelled in special moves. Try using Condor Spire, Condor Wind. Where's the cancel? Because I'm doing the input, but... Is there a... I don't mind punch kick icon, but... It's like I can show what I'm doing here, I guess, with button icons. Here, I'm not aware. Oh wait, never mind, it doesn't show that on the left too. I thought it showed it on the left. I'm gonna try once more. Stick here. Okay, so let's make sure I'm doing this input correctly. Which I'm not, at least not consistently. Yeah, it doesn't... I don't know where the cancel window is on that then. We'll just continue to next guide. fundamentals too. If you do a good job of keeping someone locked down with your clubs, they'll start to try to avoid them by jumping in place or straight at you. Use anti-air attacks to stop them as best as you can, and then look for opportunities to go on the offense. Tomahawk Buster is the best choice for taking down jumping opponents, but in the beginning of a crouch. But at the very beginning of a crouch, heavy punch will work well in a pinch. If you're predicting they'll jump, you can give them with double arrow and then follow up, and then a follow-up after. During a jump is it just medium? What is the double arrow? Okay, so there's Tomahawk Buster.
You're doing good.
I wonder why that wasn't working before.
Good. You have the makings
Okay,
of
you have
a
to hit them kind of high with the first hit.
Well done.
Okay. It's unrealistic to expect that you'll knock someone out of the air every single time they jump, so like it or not, there will be plenty of times where someone gets in and starts applying pressure on you. In times like those, you can use Cody Tomahawk Buster to beat opponents' throw, or if you're okay with using some meter, Breathing Tomahawk and Thunderbird have invincibility, making them perfect tools for turning the tables on someone. But if your opponent sees them coming and decides to block, they're going to put you in world apart afterward. Try to think carefully about making your next move. Okay, advanced. I think we're not going to start those just yet. Although they're the last ones. You know, might as well finish it then. Next, let's cover how you should go about mounting an offense. If you're smart about using your techniques moving forward, you should be able to close in on your opponent when you're seeing an opening. Go for the throw. Use your war clubs to poke at your opponent and lock down their mobility. Then use Condor Spires at distances where it'll just barely connect to make your approach. That's the basics of how we dive into action. Using the first hit of Desert Storm is another neat option. Stop it after the first hit gets blocked, or go for the rest of it after it connects. When your opponent sees you throwing out moves like these, they're sure to tighten up their guard. Okay, so what's Desert Storm? It's this. Okay, so this is kind of like what Shang Tsung has in Mortal Kombat 11, where you can throw out the first move to kind of bait your opponent. And then also, if you're playing a bit more defensively, you can get your opponent to run in and then do something like the first hit of Desert Storm. And then maybe, like, you can do something like this to kind of throw off your opponent. And then if your opponent is blocking after this first hit because they think that they can do it, so like let's say you've done this like 2 times in a row and then they block, then you can go in for a grab. Or if your opponent sees you do something like that and then they start blocking, or they jump out of it instead, you can do something like a downward that, or you know, just one of your other moves. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. What was the aerial one? It was like that? Yeah. So you can do something like that if you see your opponent jump as well. Out of, like you do something like this a few times, just kind of do some chip damage and then get them to jump, and then as soon as they jump, just hit them with that. Or maybe even hit them with like the, if you know that they're going to jump, you can hit them with like the heavy version or overdrive version, and then get in a follow-up. Trying to remember how to do that. Maybe you need one for it? Yeah, I don't remember how you do. Whatever the follow-up move for that, the OD Condor dive. Is it this in the air? Well, that's fine. Because Condor dive is that, and OD one is that, so is it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of an interesting one. And when they do, close in with a counter, or close in with a Condor Spire, or dash and throw them. Once you're up close, break through their guard by doing light attacks, and combos, or grabbing them with a Mexican Typhoon. Hey, Advance 2. You should stand a decent chance once you've memorized the basics, but you'll have a lot more options to work with if you borrow the power of the spirits. Learn how to harness the wind and watch your opponents or options unfold. You can make yourself one-clad by using, or make yourself one-clad using Condor Wind, which you'll want to use when you're far away from your opponent or after knocking them down. The medium and heavy versions end with an attack, so you can charge Wind safely if you use them in combos. And once you've got Wind at your back, use Condor Spire to carry toward your opponent. If you're one-clad, you'll be able to act first even if Condor Spire is blocked. I mean, that's probably... Is that like a 100% guaranteed thing? Or... I wonder... What? I did want to try this input once more, since they mentioned it. There we go. So yeah, full 360. I guess is what this is. Okay. If it hits, you'll knock them down, meaning you have another chance to stock up on win. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is Condor Spire is really strong. Use it a whole lot. If you have at least 2 Wind-clad stocks, you can do an Overdrive Condor Spire to Tomahawk Buster for some serious damage. Okay, so that's interesting too. So yeah, no more guides for now. Okay, we'll go for random stage. Okay, so you can see their moves here too. Interesting. Oh, is this Cammy here? Yeah, so I've heard that she's pretty good in this game too. Let's get a random... Okay, it gave me Ryu. So yeah, with this I can see what the cancel window is on this now. Oh, I accidentally did the G. Yeah, I can't get that to combo. Okay, so yeah, you can't combo that. I was wondering if you could combo that into this, but it doesn't seem like you can, even with wind. But they said that you could do like this. No, it was the overdrive version, so. Well, so something like. No, it's Condor's Fire. So this into this. Is that not? Wait. Tomahawk Buster is this. Okay, so you can do. So it's down forward kick. Yep, with both. And I accidentally did that. So you can do that into this. No, into. The other one is a punch, right? Okay, so that's a forward input, and then this one starts with a down input, and this one starts with a forward input. What I need to remember. Okay, so let's try it. Yeah, you need to do this in overdrive mode too, which is also fun to input. Oh. Well, I accidentally started a recording thing. Okay, so you can combo. So what, like, I imagine you could do something like. And then get that into overdrive, and then, yeah, I can kind of see it. But yeah, it's still kind of mess with execution for moves. So I probably need to spend some time working on that mostly. But I can do that off stream, as I imagine that that's not the most interesting thing. But yeah, I think I will end things here for now, since it's like, what? It's 1 a.m.? Yeah. So I'll probably still play this on my own, just working in the training mode, working on getting some inputs, and then tomorrow I'll actually get into some matches and stuff, or later today. It'll probably be pretty early today. But yeah, we got started with the world tour. I might do some more of that too. And then I'll get the character customized, looking good, and everything. So that will all be set up for next stream as well. So yeah, guess let's see everyone. Tomorrow I'll probably stream Breath of the Wild, or not Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom first, and then stream this afterward. So yeah, we'll start with some rank matches and everything tomorrow, or maybe start with some casual and then move into ranks depending on how I feel. So yeah, guess we'll see everyone in the next one.